So I just got something pretty interesting as I'm leaving the Capitol building. Good old Joey Biceps gave me this little fake idol package with all the paper that I used, or that I found. And so yeah, that's going to be taken care of. I'm now going to go hide the necklace. I don't want to unwrap it again. Is similar to the one that I received, except this one just has an ace card as the bottom part. But yeah, now I have to go hide that somewhere, hopefully where my team will fall for it. Been away from camp for a little bit, so I told them I was using the bathroom. Now I have to just sneak back somehow through like one of the private tunnels that they use for Professor Fauci or Ice Spice or any of those people. But yeah, this was, I guess, a good day for America and a good day for myself, as I now have a fake idol and the real idol. So I'm just going to go hide this, since I'm the only person who I think could hide a fake idol for the rules, unless I have two fake idols now, but I don't think that's likely. So
Okay, so a few updates. It's been 3 days after the idol clue was given to us. To my knowledge, it was the first time it could have happened last week, but we're just going to go with 3 days since I've seen it. I've definitely made efforts to find it. They've all come up empty, which is a little frustrating. Makes me think it could have been found, but I'm still going to look. I read the clue and I feel like something new comes up in my head every day. So ideas are still developing, and we're just going to keep looking for it. Obviously, it was not going to be my only way of staying in the game. The social part is. I am about to meet with Ryan, and I'm going to propose something to him that I hope he's noticing with me, that at the challenge, Mia and Audrey, they seem to be a powerful little two alliance. Like, they came into the challenge together, and like in between points they were kind of like whispering to each other in the background. So my hope at this point is to make him aware of that if he hasn't already, maybe get him on board with an alliance between the two of us. And if we have to vote, we're going to try and rope in Eliza as the swing vote.
Idol hunt was unsuccessful. We are disappointed, but not surprised. Alas, I don't think I'll be searching again this week because
so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing.
I checked every goddamn tree near a cemetery and I could not find it. So, and I did. I dug.
Okay,
People
I
were
found
staring.
several things. I have found a Grubhub receipt. I have found the piece of paper that we found that one time, like the very first time, talking about group projects. That was enlightening.
Yeah.
Just, I climbed trees. I
She
don't think it's
did.
on camera. I did climb some trees, and it just.
See, I didn't find anything physical. I just found like embarrassment and like sadness and wanting to go home. That's what I found tonight during my idol search.
Yeah.
Agreed. So I'm just gonna wait until the next clue comes our way, because I feel pretty safe right now. I don't think I need it in the immediate future.
So a couple days ago, Mia from the other tribe and Ava and I all had dinner, and we had some really interesting conversations. So Ava and I had been talking before that we think we could probably flip Mia and Carter come a possible merge. And Mia basically confirmed that to us. We're kind of talking about how Audrey is such a big competitor and she's such a big threat. And Mia very, very strongly hinted that Audrey's a really big threat and that we need to get rid of her as soon as possible. So I definitely think we got some room to work with here. And even though this other tribe is really strong, I think that hopefully Ava and I will be able to flip them and bring them in.
I'm back on the hunt for idols. I really cannot find anything. It's so much more difficult than I thought it would be. Mostly just because I don't know what I'm searching for here. Like, when I did this last year, I hid everything in Ziploc bags. So that's sort of the landmark I've been looking for. But I don't know if they're doing that same method or if they moved to doing it in more like camouflage sheets of paper. So it's really difficult for me to search out here. And I already don't know if it's been found or not. It's very likely that it could have been. We're already 2 weeks in. I don't want to underestimate anybody. And one of the two advantages, or I know what one of them is. So at least I think I do. The other one could have been a clue to the idol, which means that they could have it by now. But I don't know. This could all be for naught, all the searching, but I can't believe that because I need to keep faith, keep hope alive, and keep looking. But
all right, welcome in survivors for your third challenge. Zara voted out at the last challenge. How did that go for you guys?
I think she wasn't there, so it's pretty easy.
She told us to vote her out because she couldn't come to anything, so.
All right, today's challenge. As you can see, we have some balls, we have some hoops. We're doing survivor golf. So we're gonna be placing the hoops around the field, and you guys are going to be throwing the balls to each other, and you want to get it from one hoop to the other hoop in the least amount of throws possible. In addition, if you throw twice and you miss twice in a row, you keep that same number and you have to start all the way from the beginning.
Do other things. So it's first tribe to win 3 holes, so the lowest score on each hole will win a point. First 2 tribes to win 3 holes will win the challenge, win immunity for tonight.
If anybody at any point determines that they want the package, they have to throw the rest of the challenge with their weak hand.
We'll give you guys a moment to strategize, and we'll meet back up in a couple minutes. Survivors, go.
Somebody wants to do the wrist thing. Throw it underhand. Like, I mean, you could probably throw it underhand the same, about the same with either arm.
Yeah.
So if somebody wants to do that.
It's the best thrower. I feel like though, I could do it because I'm probably not the best thrower.
Yeah, that would make
the most sense. And then I can do
the throw difference
throws with my non-dominant hand, and y'all can
okay,
that's good.
I'm throwing with my non-dominant hand.
Okay. Mia will be throwing with her non-dominant hand for the rest of the challenge. All right, team. Quickest distance from point A to point B is a straight line. First aid geometry, they teach you that. Okay, incomplete. Victorious, one more throw. Okay. Awesome job. Nice. Nice. Alright, there it is. Alright. Alright. Yeah.
Twins Phantom really isn't that strong.
Alright, there it is. Okay. can't bring it in.
Nice try. It's okay.
Has to be in there.
Okay.
Not quite. Almost. We do need you guys to hold on for the rest of the challenge. Alright, that's one. 2. Alright. Well, here, I'll. Yeah, alright, you got one. Alright, so the tiebreaker is. Good job, Diamond.
Three. Or how are we gonna get it here?
That's 5.
Yay!
What a grab! What a grab! May have saved this try. Alright, that's 2 to 1. Alright, one more. Or 2.
Or
Last hole. Got one. Final hole. Here we go. Wow. Here, let me get behind this. 5.
Yeah.
5.
Pressure's on.
Got one. Final hole. Here we go.
One. 2. 3. 5.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Again, how's your confidence?
Individually high, collectively low.
Alright, that is it.
Congratulations, Spades. You came in second place. You're not going to tribal council tonight. Unfortunately.
Hallelujah,
it's
bless
not
the
first,
Lord.
but it's not last.
Yeah, you guys get
That
to
was an
relax.
insane comeback.
Spades, congratulations. You're not going to tribal council tonight. Clubs, you're not going to tribal council tonight. Diamonds, first tribal council for you 5. How does it feel?
It's okay. I know my team fought hard, and Ryan and I were supporting them all the time.
Yeah, supportive.
Well, we do have one more little twist Spades, one of you was you were the person who Mia decided to throw with your offhand. So if you'll go step over here with Aiden real quick, he has something for you.
Choose one person from a winning tribe to share this package with.
Okay, here you go. Go ahead and read
You
it.
also don't have to tell your tribe what this is at the end.
It's up to you.
This is the risk reward package, and we have won individual immunity for somebody other than ourselves, and we get to pick somebody on the losing tribe to give individual immunity to.
So I picked Eliza.
Oh, thank you.
So Eliza is safe at tonight's tribal. One of you four will be going home. All right. I believe that's all we have for you.
Oh my god, I am
Never been happier.
I feel bad that they have to go to tribal tonight, but like I cannot hide.
I don't feel bad. We said they're
I
tonight.
am gleeful.
This is the happiest day
I
I've
was
had so
stressed
far
about
for a trip.
tonight.
Yeah, I think we just had good communication in the challenge. We were listening to each other, talking the entire time, so.
Yeah, and we didn't get like discouraged by the fact that 2 of our tribe members weren't here. They rooted us on virtually, so
Yeah,
feel good.
we're chilling. There you go.
I feel amazing about today's challenge. I was not feeling great halfway through. I thought that we were really going to come in dead last. We made an amazing comeback, and I'm so happy. Mia got the risk versus reward, which she had to pick somebody to share it with before she knew what the reward was. She picked me. It wasn't anything that we actually were able to benefit from. We gave individual immunity to Eliza because she was on the losing tribe. But it's very comforting to know that I have somebody who would have wanted to share that reward with me, someone from another tribe. So in the event of a merge or a tribe swap, I have an ally in another tribe. So it's amazing to find out.
I'm disappointed that we lost today, but we had a really great effort, and I think it's gonna be okay. I think yeah, I mean, I think it went well overall. Yeah, I'm glad that the clubs won again because the more they win, the more we and Spades don't like them.
Pretty disappointed about the challenge today. Not really. Some reason, like, do I regret sitting out? No, it was pretty brave of me to show up with all the bug bites I have anyway. Even though back in grammar they said I was gonna be the next Joshua Dobbs throwing, but oh well, heading to tribal. Should be pretty simple, straightforward. Maybe I'll try and sneak in the bank vote, but we're kind of talking about it collectively on someone using it. So let's maybe switch that to no one using it, but then I'll use it. Or if not, whatever.
Okay, we just finished not tribal, the challenge, and we're not going to tribal. We actually got second place. Like, this is the happiest I've really been during this game. Like, it's been a struggle being on the Spades tribe, but it was scary in the beginning because what is it, the clubs? Kevin's team got like out in like a big lead and they won, obviously, and then it was down to like us and then the Diamonds, and it was pretty scary because I really did not want to go back to tribal. Like, I don't know if you see my face, like I was just so like I was just so scared. It was really, I don't know who would I vote for again, because me, Jack, and Kate went and got coffee this morning, and we talked through about like we're really gonna try hard and we're gonna try to get the risk and the reward package if it did happen. But because we went second in the challenge, and the first team, the Diamonds did it, and I forgot her name, but she had to throw with her left hand. So that was kind of, I guess it was been to their detriment.
I am so happy. I'm overjoyed. I'm gleeful that we're not going to tribal tonight for the first time ever. I'm so happy. I was sick and tired of going to tribal. Like, yeah, voting out people sucks, but the worst part is how embarrassing it is to lose. I'm so competitive and I get very upset when I lose. Like, every time I've gone bowling with my family, I've cried because I'm so bad at bowling and I don't like being bad at things. Like, I've been so upset that we've lost. I've been trying not to show it, but I've been very upset the past few weeks that we've lost, because like I care too much about all of this. So like, I'm so happy that we're not going to tribal tonight. I feel bad that the Diamonds tribe has to, but like, that's the game, and like, we've already done our time. It's their turn. Next week we'll get the clubs tribe to go to tribal, because they need to be humbled a little.
Okay, so great things today. Won the challenge, great thing. The Diamonds tribe lost, which means they have to send somebody home for the first time. I really hope it isn't Ryan, but we got to see. Eliza won immunity. Could look bad for him. There's not much I can do to save him, but what just happened? So they just sent out a text in our group chat of a tree emoji, and might seem small, but everything that is done in this game happens for a reason. There's always a reason for everything. The reason for this is that the idol is in a tree. I know that for a fact, and I'm willing to search the entire arbolage of this campus before I let this idol slip through my hands, because I've been looking so long for it. So I really want this thing in case we have to swap tribes, or just it clears up so much uncertainty in my head, and I think it'd be great.
The fake idol has been officially hidden. I snuck back to campus and was able to drop it off there, hopefully without being seen or raising any suspicions. I placed it at one of like the big tree, the inverse entrance to the cemetery from where I found it. I don't believe anyone in my tribe, at least when I was with them, checked in that area. Makes sense, kind of fits the same patterns and hints given in the clue we have. But as Nelson Mandela said, work harder and work smarter and try and win Survivor.
So after the challenge, which Spencer and Ava weren't able to come go to, it was really great. Lizzie and Kevin and I pulled it out, and finally the spades went to tribal council, and which I'm super excited about. I'm super happy to see who they vote out. I'm really hoping it's not Carter or Mia. Carter explicitly told me he wanted to work with us come a possible merge. So I'm really hoping it's not Carter. Mia, Ava and I both believe that we can flip her over to our side. We think she wants to work with us. She has blatantly made comments to us over like dinner or over just some like strategizing meeting that she wants to get Audrey out, and Audrey is my #1 target right now because she's such a good player. She has advantages, and so it's definitely gonna be interesting to see. I have a sneaky feeling Carter's gonna be voted out because I know they didn't tell him about their idol clue or whatever they received in that package. We just think it's an idol clue from the first reward challenge. However, I'm really hoping something happens and he pulls through and they vote out Audrey or Ryan.
So yeah, we're going to tribal tonight. Carter is probably gone unless someone is really scheming in the background. But I don't think that's the case because we literally have a group chat without him. So
yeah. God bless.
Yeah, sorry, Carter.
Sorry, Carter. In a recent turn of events, Audrey's my ally.
Audrey is an ally.
Audrey's my friend. She's my ally.
Yeah, we've been on the come up.
Next, like she can join the idol hunt, and I won't send her to like mysterious places. Oh, by the way, during the challenge, like like the tree that we were throwing it around, Carter was like putting his hand like in the stump, like searching for the idol.
Really?
I noticed. I saw it. If anyone got a clip of that, insert it here. Like right here.
Wait, can I text my group chat that? That's actually.
I told
really
Audrey.
funny. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she was right there. I was like, dude, did you just see that man stick his entire like Slenderman arm into the thing and just like rip out the thing and like disappointed?
Okay, but that's good though because that means he doesn't have it. Because I
No,
was
that's my
worried
point.
if he had it, like we'd be so fucked tonight. Because like, who is he voting for? I have no idea.
It's you or Audrey.
Yeah, exactly.
So, last Wednesday or Thursday, I did meet with Ryan. He did show up, and from that conversation, I do think I want to form an alliance with him. Right off the bat, he did say, I just came from looking for the idol, and I saw Mia in the cemetery area too. Which, to me, doesn't really raise any red flags. You know, we all saw the clue, we're all looking for it, and we all want it, especially me, which I have not found. But yeah, no red flags from that for me. He did say he wants to kind of lay low at the moment, you know, worry about the vote when we get to that point. But until then, just kind of like see if someone's going to cause some conflict.
So I'm currently watching the new season of Survivor, season 45, and just a lot of thoughts are racing through my head about Survivor Georgetown. And so I talked with Ava this morning, and I mean, you know, we're ride or die, problem of God. Like she's my final two alliance, but you know, and we just acknowledged that there's going to be a lot of people. You know, kind of got to keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Fortunately, it's going to have to be like that with Kevin. You know, we've got a solid 3 alliance with that, and we're going to ride that majority. And Kevin's a big asset right now in the tribe. When it comes down to it, he can knock it to the end, and we're gonna have to chop his throat and maybe exchange him for Lizzie, who's a more loyal, gonna be not only more loyal, but possibly less of a threat later on. And if we go to tribal council in the final 5, in the 5 tribe, we're gonna have to probably vote out Spencer. So we'll see. There's a lot of thoughts flowing. We found out Carter was voted out, which I'm super bummed about because I know he wanted to work with us. So we can only hope that we have the numbers going into the tribe and we can get Audrey out.
Okay, so we just had the immunity challenge today, and we of course lost, which means we're going to tribal council for the first time tonight. You know, socially, I feel like I've gained a little bit of ground on Ryan, but at the end of the day, they do still all have their own group chat. And a good example of this is that Audrey was going to be late to the challenge. That was news to me. I didn't know that, but they all did. So that's proof that they're at least talking on that. And looking over Mia's shoulder, there were, you know, quite long texts. I wouldn't be surprised if there are like some strategy talks on there. So, you know, I want to believe Ryan the most that I can, but at the end of the day, I don't feel safe tonight until I found this. I mentioned before that I was looking pretty much every opportunity I could when it wasn't raining the past week. I decided, now that we lost, to just give it one last try, especially since Dominic sent that tree in the group me. And sure enough, congratulations, you found a hidden immunity idol. When played at Tribal Council, any votes cast against you will not count. The last opportunity to play this idol is at the final 5 Tribal Council. So, tonight, there we go. The Ace of Hearts may just be my saving grace.
Boys, come on in. Alright, with each of you as a torch, go ahead and dip it in and get fired. This is part of the ritual of Tribal Council. Because in this game, fire represents your life, and once your fire is gone, so are you. Go ahead and have a seat. Alright, Diamond's Tribe here for the first time, week 3. Obviously, it's not the place you want to be, but how does it feel to be a tribal for the first time this game?
Scared.
Yeah. I feel like that's a pretty fair reaction. Seems like everyone kind of agrees with that. Obviously, Eliza, things are a little different in your case because you're safe tonight. How does it feel to be here, but also not have the pressure of being voted out?
It's nice because I know that I'm not going home, but at the same time, I think who I vote for also matters.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's talk about the challenge today. Obviously, it didn't go your guys' way. It went your way the last 2 weeks, but not today. What were your thoughts going into the challenge as far as you were the tribe with 5 people, you had to decide to sit 2 people out. What was your thought process there for who decided to take one for the team and sit out today?
I decided to sit, got a few bug bites, probably been distracting myself. I was thinking that we could suit a lineup out there that comes in second at minimum. I know we were just short of that, but I'm also thinking about the next challenge with people not being able to have like recurring sit-outs, so that was kind of a decision there. Granted, the other tribes of 3 people.
So obviously getting into the challenge itself, Mia, you elected right away to go for the risk-reward package and threw with your bad hand the entire time. Do you think that was the difference maker in today's challenge?
It definitely could have been. I feel like that was the most severe risk we've had to do in a risk versus reward because the other ones have been like very quick and not very impactful to the game, but that one was like consistent throughout every round, which was kind of unfortunate. And since we were so close, it definitely could have made the difference. But, you know, well, what's done's done.
Absolutely. So looking back at it, do you have any regrets? Would you have done it differently? Or if we reran the challenge right now, you still would have gone for the risk reward package?
I think if I had known what the reward was, I would have done it differently because I don't think it was worth what happened, but I think I would have made the same decision not knowing what the reward
Yeah, obviously that's part of Survivor, especially this game where you don't know, it's risk versus reward, right? But did anyone else think about potentially going for the risk reward advantage, or was that always just designated to be as that?
It was kind of a team decision. We all huddled together and we said that we want the risk reward. And in the case of last week, it was kind of it was one that was shared with the team, but today it was a different reward. So it was a little bit different circumstances, but it was a risk worth going to. It just didn't work out for, I guess, the team.
Absolutely. And with things being different, like you mentioned, as far as the nature of the reward, and also it maybe being a little more impactful on the results of the challenge, going forward, you guys going to approach it differently as far as if you go right away for a risk reward package, or you still kind of full steam ahead as far as going for it every week?
We'll probably go for it.
Sure.
Yeah, we're the only tribe who has obtained that information directly. So if we continue to have control of the knowledge, even if that's more important than knowledge itself, gives us a little bit of a leg up in the other tribes.
Okay. Absolutely. And then Eliza, obviously we mentioned it before, but you're safe tonight. You received immunity after the risk reward advantage was revealed. How did it feel in the moment to be chosen by Mia and Kate to get immunity tonight? What was your thought process there?
It felt good. I think I was thankful that we did that. But also at the same time, I was like, it was either me or Carter that would have gotten it because the other two didn't participate in the challenge. So I was like, okay, there's a 50% chance that I would have gotten it. So, but I'm so thankful that you did that.
Yeah, did that impact anyone's, decision making for tonight's vote, knowing that Eliza's safe? Did that kind of change up the dynamic of the afternoon, or just kind of was what it was?
I don't think it made a huge difference. I don't know.
That's fair. So you felt safe going into tonight regardless?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you feel safe, which of you doesn't feel safe tonight? Who's nervous?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's tonight. I think every tribe you got to feel a little bit nervous. You can't go into, other than Eliza, all three of us, and I guess Audrey too, are at risk. So you can feel as comfortable as you want, but I feel like a little bit of nerves is kind of expected, which is what I'm feeling right now.
Absolutely. Yeah, I see you nodding your head too, but you didn't raise your hand as far as feeling nervous for tonight. So, do you feel nervous? Do you not?
I mean, I don't really feel nervous in the moment, but I agree with what he said. Now that I think about it, I think it's definitely valid to be nervous at all times because you never know what's going on when you're not around.
Kind of switching, pivoting things here. Obviously, idols are in play this season. Has anyone given thought to the nature of the idol, if it'll come up tonight, or I guess just in general, looking for them? What have your thought processes been behind idol searching?
All power to whoever has it. We've looked, from my knowledge, a decent bit, and everyone seems to be in the passings of looking for just give quick glances. We've kind of utilized the clue to the best of our abilities. So if somebody has it and plays it tonight, kudos.
Yeah, and even I don't think we have any idea who in particular could have it because we all saw the clue. We all have looked here and there for it. We've all admitted it. So it is power in this game, and we all have the clue. So we've all made more of a shot at this.
Okay. So you've all looked for it, you've all searched for it, and no one's claimed to have found it. Even if you don't personally have it, do any of you think that someone else on your tribe or just someone else in the game has found the idol, or do you think it's still out there?
Yeah, I think someone has it. If I have to guess, if we're the people who have the clue, and the other tribes don't know about it, even with that selective information, if we cannot find it, it is safe to assume that it could be out there, but that also shouldn't necessarily stop people from looking because maybe it is just difficult to find. That it was the first clue, so there's more risks that potentially have a more detailed clue.
100%. So if you think someone might have it, does that impact your thought process for the vote tonight, or just going straight forward?
Not really, because there's nothing we can do now, I guess.
That's fair.
But I'm pretty sure that someone
All right. Obviously, the idol is one thing that could shake up the vote tonight, but the other thing this season is banking a vote, the concept of not voting during tribal council and then being able to save it for future tribal council. Especially for someone like Eliza who feels safe tonight because she has immunity. Has the thought of banking your vote come up?
Yeah, I think so, because it could help me in the long run, and also help any alliances that I'll make. But yeah, still thinking about what I'm gonna do.
Absolutely. Anyone else thought about banking your vote or the concept of how that impacts the vote tonight?
Definitely further in the long run, but for tonight, I personally not put that much thought into it. There's only 5 of us, and so every vote counts when the numbers are that low. So maybe further down the road, but at this point, it's not something.
Absolutely. Mia, you thought about it at all?
Yeah, but I think at this point, doing it kind of puts a target on your back, and I think it's more valuable for us all to vote and all to stay kind of equal in power in case we lose again. Probably not, because I'm really honest, but if we do lose again, then that would just create an uncomfortable situation.
Yeah, obviously it would potentially put a target on your back, but there's also that concept of if you do have a tight alliance in your tribe, it could help you as a unit kind of move forward because you have more votes combined in the game. Yeah, it's kind of a balancing act, so something you'll have to decide in a few minutes when we go to vote. But I guess going forward, obviously you'll lose someone tonight. Do you think today was kind of a fluke and you're confident you can stack up in future challenges, or what's the thought process as far as being able to compete going forward?
I still have faith in us.
I think a fluke is the right way to describe it. You can't expect to win everyone. You win some, you lose some. I think today was just not right.
All right, last question. What is going to be different about this tribe after tonight?
What if you were first?
That's fair. All right, that is all I have for you, which means it is time to vote. Yeah, you're on.
I'm sorry. It's nothing you did. Just you missed the first challenge, and small things matter at this point.
Yeah, I'm voting out Carter because I think it's not worth it to make my vote. It's better to not seem shady and keep my alliance with Ryan and Mia.
Shooting blanks like a vasectomy.
Alright, with me are the votes, but before I read them, if anyone has an immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
This first few votes are pretty unpredictable, so sorry.
Alright, the rules of Survivor state that if a hidden immunity idol is played, any votes cast against that person will not count. This is not a hidden immunity idol. All votes cast for Carter will still count. Alright, if anyone else has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. I'll read the votes. Alright, once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Carter. It's 1 vote Carter. Audrey. 1 vote Carter, 1 vote Audrey. Carter. That's 2 votes Carter. Third person voted out as survivor, risk versus reward. Carter. Carter, that's 3. Tonight, that's enough. Please bring me your report. Carter, Travis Hogan, thank you for playing. Alright guys, very exciting first tribal council for you. Hopefully they're not all this stressful, but you're still in the game, that's the important part. So grab your torches, head home, best of luck next week.
Well, that really sucks. I thought I was safe tonight. simply because I found that and I wasn't. Credit to whoever found it. I'm sure they're on my tribe. You know, that's a lot of dedication to get an idol, a fake one at least, especially one that looked so on theme with the season. You know, I wish them all the best. They're playing a good game so far, but in terms of me, you'll definitely see my application for the spring.